Okay.
Good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Hampton. How are you?
I'm well.
Okay, looks like you're the only one on the docket today. You got another.
Whoa. Okay, that's good. We have a motion for default judgment. We have a motion for default judgment against the primary defendant, Urban Powers the second. Judge,
Is this the Burlington Eli Courier case?
this is a sequestration case where. This is a sequestration case for my credit union client.
Okay, I don't think let me go back. I don't think I'm looking at a different case. Let me.
Okay. We took out Martha Hayes because she's deceased.
Okay, let me pull the case up so I know
Okay.
what we're talking about, because I've got a different case on the docket here. I don't have that. Give me that cause number.
DC 22-07064.
Okay. I think they may have taken you off the dismissal docket because I do see a motion for default that has been filed.
I see.
And you were saying, what were you saying about taking someone out of the case?
Okay, our original petition had Martha Hayes and Legacy Motors Group, but Martha Hayes died,
Okay.
so she signed the note, but it doesn't really matter. We're not going after her estate. We're going after the car. We're going after the car, and Urban Powers the second does business as Legacy Motors Group. So he's in control of the car, and he operates multiple DBAs and multiple entities and multiple organizations, some LLCs, some DBAs. He's really quite the character.
Okay, so you've already filed a motion for default. I see that here.
That's correct.
I think you were taken off the dismissal docket, so I don't think you need to stay. Anything further? I'll look at
That's
that.
awesome.
All right, well, thank you very much.
Okay, thank you, Judge.
You have a good holiday.
Okay, you too.
Thank you. Good morning. Can you hear me okay?
Good morning. Yes, Your Honor. Thank you.
Okay, let me, are you here on the Burlington case?
Yes, sorry. I needed to change my sign in here.
Okay, no problem. Let me pull it up. Okay, it looks like this is the fourth time it's been on the dismissal docket, and we can continue to extend time to get service done. What's going on now?
Well, we've actually perfected service on the Secretary of State. We're just waiting for the Whitney certificate. Secretary of State was served on November 18th, but we're finding that the Whitney certificates are taking somewhere around 90 days to get back from the Secretary of State's office.
Okay.
So it's just a delayed process for whatever reason. It's taking extraordinary long periods of time for us to get those Whitneys now, and it's been going on since kind of the COVID days, and it just hasn't corrected itself. So we're just kind of at the mercy of the Secretary of State getting those certificates to us.
Okay, do you have some affidavit from the server that the Secretary of State has been served?
Let me look. If they didn't include it on...
I don't see it in the file.
Okay.
I think that would be sufficient to, hold up, Mr. Hampton, I got one more case here I'm talking to now. That should be sufficient to resolve the dismissal issue. I don't see it anywhere in the file.
Okay, I've got it pulled up here. It could be they just didn't file it with the motion to retain. let me see if I
Let me
can.
pull up the motion to retain. I haven't looked at that. Let me see, it may be there.
I'm also looking on the court web portal real quick to see if it's been filed. I'm not sure if our office's process is to wait and file both the Whitney and the return at the same time, but if it hasn't been filed and the court needs us to, we can certainly do that.
Yeah, well, if you will file that, I'm looking at the motion to retain. I do not show any affidavit of service on that. If you can get that filed, I just need to know that that's been filed and service has been completed.
Okay, let me double check and make sure we didn't do something here. So it looks like on the, let's see. Okay, yeah, the return of service that we filed was for non-service based on the registered agent not being at that
Yeah, I've got
registered address.
I've got the unexecuted affidavit of service filed November the 30th. And
Okay,
that was, I guess, Mr. Manchin. So if you can get some kind of certificate to me that you've served the Secretary of State, then we can probably move forward.
okay. All right, I will have our clerks get that filed with the court. And then I guess we'll just still continue to wait on the Whitney certificate.
Well, we may be able to process the default judgment with that certificate. If the affidavit shows that the Secretary of State has been served.
Okay,
We'll look at the motion based on that.
okay. All right, well, we'll let them know, and I guess, if we get the affidavit filed and the court feels that's sufficient, you'll let us know, we can go ahead and file the motion for default.
Well, I thought we have a motion for default here, don't we? Let me see.
I don't think we filed
Oh, no,
it yet.
you don't. You
We
don't.
were waiting on the Whitney.
Right, okay, well, whatever you prefer. If you want to file them both at the same time, that's fine. If you want to give me the certificate that the Secretary of State's been served and file the motion with the proposed order, you can do that as well.
Okay, all right, we'll do.
All right, thank you. You have a nice day.
Thank you, you too, Your
All
Honor.
right, maybe dismissed.
All right, thanks.
What did we forget, Mr. Hampton?
Okay, Your Honor, we filed this case as a sequestration. My default judgment does not have anything about recovering the car. So I'm going to submit a new order for default judgment that includes post-judgment sequestration of the vehicle so that we can get the car that Mr. Powers is holding. And I apologize. As I was closing my file, I saw, oh my gosh, the order does not have a sequestration on it. So,
Give me that cause number again.
yes, Your Honor. Okay. DC 22-07064.
And so you filed a motion for default. Is that
Yes.
just for liability only and not for the sequestration?
Well, the motion for default includes circumstances that they're wrongfully holding the car.
Okay, let me pull that back up.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, I have your affidavits.
We talk about a pending writ of sequestration on the affidavit of Michael Crawl. We talk about it. Go ahead.
I'm looking at, so your proposed order,
Yes.
the existing proposed order is asking for what?
Just monetary damages. We want monetary damages, but we also want the car. We also
Okay.
want the.
Okay, so you're gonna resubmit the motion in a new order?
Can we just resubmit the new order?
Okay,
The replacement
that'll be
order?
fine. That'll be
Okay.
fine. Okay.
Yes.
All right, thank you.
Okay, thank you, President. I apologize for not saying that on the first go round.
That's okay, you have a nice day. Thank you very much.
Thank you. You too.